Good evening, I'm Ann Nyberg.
And I'm Darren Kramer. A wild high-speed chase tonight through the streets of downtown New Haven. 3 cars were hit before police arrested their suspects.
All of this happened in busy rush hour traffic. Now some are questioning if it was the right thing for police to do. Authorities spotted the suspect's car at Prospect Street. They chased it down onto Whaley Avenue. Both New Haven and Yale University police attempted to stop the driver, but it continued down El Grasso Boulevard and onto I-95. The chase continued all the way into Milford. Then the suspect turned around, drove back to New Haven, where the suspect smashed into 3 cars near Yale New Haven Hospital. News 8, the only ones there as this went down. Annie Rourke is live in News 8 Control. Annie, what a wild night.
It was a little crazy, Ann and Darren. Now, this all goes back to an incident from this past weekend. On Saturday, 2 cars were on Willow Street and they apparently opened fire on each other. Multiple shots were fired. Police got a pretty good description of one of those cars. This evening, they spotted that car on Prospect Street. They tried to pull it over, then pursued it.
This is where it all ended, the corner of York and North Frontage Road in New Haven. You can see the huge police response. New Haven, Yale, and State Police all here. Even canine units are on the scene. Princess Banks and Alexandria Aladdin had been to Pepe's and were heading home.
All of a sudden, the car was just hit, and I was just in awe. I couldn't believe that happened.
The suspect's car smashed into them, then into Courtney Esposito's car.
I had to crawl out the passenger side of the car, and when I got out the car, the cops had their guns drawn, and they were yelling at the kid to get on the ground.
The passenger surrendered immediately. This is that man. Our cameras caught him being moved into the cruiser. The driver took off down the street, chased on foot by police. But both 23-year-olds Quentin McIntyre and Bobby Smith are now under arrest, suspects in the Willow Street shooting. But those caught in the middle of all this aren't too happy. There was no warning at all. They never even heard a siren, just saw the trooper waiting off the exit.
There was a trooper on the side of the street and he was flashing, blinking his lights into the middle of moving traffic.
Horrible, because I'm sitting there minding my own business. The cops are chasing somebody, and instead of stopping it where it should have been stopped, he could have killed somebody.
Esposito's car is so damaged it had to be towed. She says her neck and head are now hurting her.
I didn't understand why they would think it was okay or the right thing to do on such a busy street to have a high-speed chase. Like, it could have been worse.
But police say given the violent nature of the crime they're suspected of, there were at least 16 rounds shot on Willow Street. They say it was necessary.
The bottom line for pursuits are you have to weigh the options of safety. The officer's safety in the pursuit, the general public safety also being on the road. But you also have to weigh in the factor of, would it be potentially more dangerous to let somebody go at this time?
McIntyre and Smith are both now facing motor vehicle charges as well as felony evading charges, and they are right now being interviewed by New Haven police about that Willow Street shooting. All of it is still under investigation. Live in News 8 Control, Annie Rourke, back to you.